Thank you so much for joining us for our next webinar. We will be showcasing our new Pepper AI edition. There's a reason why Pepper is one of our most popular humanoid robots, because it's so versatile. It can be used in educational settings, different business settings, customer service, senior living facilities, the list goes on. I have here with me today our content manager, Bailey Lunt, and I will be discussing with her these different use cases that we will show you on the webinar. Bailey, can you help us understand which use cases we'll be highlighting today in the B2B sector?
Sure. So we've got a couple scenarios for you all today. The main ones we're going to be highlighting is Pepper at a coffee shop and also Pepper at a gym.
What are you working on today? Need any help with your workout routine?
What would you recommend for leg day warm-up?
Sure. What are you looking to focus on? Strength, cardio, flexibility, or something else?
I'm focusing on strength.
Awesome choice. For strength, try compound exercises like squats and deadlifts. Aims at 3 sets of 8 reps each. Remember to rest between sets. Need more exercise ideas?
What would you recommend for cardio?
Great choice. For cardio, you could try running on the treadmill, cycling, or the rowing machine. Aim for 20 to 30 minutes at a moderate pace. Have fun and stay hydrated.
Hey, I'm looking to try some good coffee.
Hi there. What are you in the mood for today? Coffee recommendation or something else?
Yeah, coffee recommendation, something with a lot of caffeine.
How about trying an espresso shot or two? It's small but packs a strong caffeine punch. Do you usually like your coffee strong, or do you prefer it with some milk or sweetness?
Definitely some sweetness.
Great choice. Do you prefer your sweetness from flavored syrups? Or maybe you like natural sweetness, like in a mocha?
Yeah, something more natural.
Sure thing. How about trying our delicious pour-over coffee? It's got a wonderful aroma and a smooth flavor profile. Have you ever had a pour-over before?
The really nice thing though with this brand new feature that we have for the AI edition being the addition of ChatGPT 4.0 connected to our RMS software that we run on Pepper. And this is all based off of a prompt that essentially we give Pepper that as a client or a customer, you will help us craft and we will help you customize best for your instance, be it in education or business. And that prompt essentially houses the context for the chatbot as well as Pepper's personality. So we will tell it through this prompt, this is your location, this is the business you're working for, you're working as a, again, concierge, as a gym training assistant, as a not quite a barista because you won't be pouring the drinks herself, but maybe as just a informational help or hostess, possibly in a restaurant and or coffee shop setting. Then from there, we'll give it a couple of different parameters on things that it can talk about, things that it shouldn't talk about, and with your help, best customize that for your business.
Can we talk next about how this can be used in an educational setting? I know that a lot of discussion is based around the AI concept. Pepper does introduce now that natural language processing model with the ChatGPT 4.0 integration. But how else do you see Pepper being used in the classroom?
Sure. Essentially, you'd utilize the ChatGPT feature through RMS to ask Pepper questions, clarifying things about what you're learning. But then beyond that, you controlling that prompt for your final product and being able to sort of understand why the chatbot is responding the way it does when certain things are prompted. So kind of opens a vast playground, I guess, for Pepper and how to best utilize LLMs. Again, not just on a screen where you type in, your possible queries and questions and then it spits it back out, but something that is tangible and very much engageable, which can be very difficult to do these days in the classroom, is getting students involved and engaged. And Pepper excels in that in my opinion.
Yeah, and I think it's also important to note that we're teaching, through Pepper, we're teaching a student how to create a presentation, how to convey different communications using its RMS platform, adding images to the software, and then adding that conversation modules as well. I think that's important for leadership and also taking ownership of whatever content they're trying to present.
Exactly.
Can you tell me a little bit more about the customer service level that Pepper gives when a customer is interacting with it?
Absolutely. The first off being the same function that every single customer service robot has, which is the information dispersal. When you think of a customer service help desk, for instance, that's mainly kind of what you picture in your head, is going up and standing in a line and asking questions of, someone who works at the business, at the location, and, help me with X, Y, and Z. And essentially all customer service robots, to some kind of extent, are meant to automate that process and sort of free up those at that customer service or help desk level to clear away sort of the most commonly asked questions and be able to save the more urgent questions that need that human critical thinking. Leave that to the humans. Let the robots answer all the mundane questions that you get every single day. The other two things that Pepper excels at, of course, are entertainment. That's that humanoid figure. That's those animations that she has. That's the images and presentation that we were talking about with the media. And then her final one, which has been, I'd say, more than doubled the possibility and functionality, is essentially that conversation piece. That you can talk to Pepper unlike any other robot that's really out there on the market right now. And now with ChatGPT, that's just increased tenfold. It's not just a matter of her sort of, I vaguely understand that you're asking me about, where the restroom is located. I have an answer that's related to restroom. Let me spit that back out. Instead, we're capturing what that person says, running it through that LLM, and then being able to generate a brand new response essentially anytime that the question is asked.
Can we talk about the safety precautions that are given with the RMS and ChatGPT integration? Can you talk about is safe for schools, safe for personal information?
Very much so. So essentially what we utilize is a combination of the RMS software, which has the security protocols in place that we've been using all along. So if you've already purchased a Pepper, nothing has changed on that end. Everything is still stable, encrypted, protected. Pepper excels in that.
Thank you so much, Bailey, for joining to help us understand the back end of the AI Edition portal and understanding those confines of each use case. Please look out for us for future webinars, and please also follow us on social media. Have a great day. Thank you.